One of the great debates happening right now in the world of e-commerce is, should you sell on Walmart or Amazon? And this is a conversation that honestly has been happening for a few years, but it's been picking up steam lately inside all the circles that I'm a part of because of many different reasons, but one of them is the excitement around Walmart. And so today I'm going to be going through Walmart versus Amazon. What are some of the pros of each of those platforms, the cons of each of those platforms, and how you can start to make your decision of which one do you start to sell on, and then when you should start diversifying to Walmart or Amazon as well, in addition to your existing marketplace. Now, before we get into that, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jimmy Smith, and I have built and scaled multiple 6- and 7-figure businesses online, and I've helped train thousands of other people to do the same. Make these videos because I like to help those that are seeking financial freedom online to be able to apply these principles to start, grow, and scale their side hustle into a full-time income. So let's go ahead and get into it, which is the pros of Walmart. Now, as somebody that's been on Amazon since December of 2015, Walmart is becoming more and more of a viable opportunity. And the very first reason for that is because of their fee structure. Now, if you look at Amazon versus Walmart, the fees for Walmart are much less than what Amazon is currently charging. And it simply comes down to a couple factors. One is that Walmart is trying to compete with Amazon and bring other sellers onto their platform. But two, Amazon has a much larger distribution network. They're able to fulfill products faster to customers. And so I believe that they have some extra expenses as well that they are passing on to third-party sellers. And Walmart right now is trying to get third-party sellers onto their platform, and so the fees are much more reduced, which helps us to increase our profitability on those products. Now, the flip side of that is there's going to be less products on Walmart for you to sell, because as of right now, Walmart has obviously less sellers on there, so there's less products, and there's just a little bit less adoption of the marketplace. And so while there are fewer fees, you may have a little bit of extra work to get all of your products onto Walmart, especially if you're a reseller doing arbitrage or wholesale. Now, if you're a private label seller and you're trying to decide between the two platforms, Amazon has a lot of the customer adoption already, so you can simply just take those listings and try to adapt them to the Walmart marketplace. Now, this brings us to our second pro for Walmart, is the restrictions. Now, within Amazon, we've seen years and years of products, categories, and brands getting restricted on Amazon, and people getting left kind of in the dust with a bunch of different products that now they can't sell because they sent in a lot of them to Amazon, and Amazon just decided to restrict a brand or a category. Additionally, we're seeing on Amazon that in some cases for these big national household name brands that they are now requiring 400 or 500 units to become ungated to sell those products. And I've made a separate video on why that is and kind of the direction of what this means for sellers. There's still plenty of opportunity on Amazon in that case. But Walmart is currently a marketplace that has much less restrictions, which gives sellers more ability to sell their products, even if they're the bigger household name brands, onto that platform to customers that want them. And so it's a lot easier if you do get gated in some category on Amazon or some brand to potentially take those products and sell them on Walmart. Now, as will happen with any third-party marketplace, we also see restrictions on Walmart, and I've seen people get stuck with inventory on Walmart, and it will just continue to happen as the marketplace becomes bigger and bigger and brands start to care more and more about their presence on Walmart, just like they've been doing on Amazon. But as of right now with Walmart, you have less fees, you have less restrictions, and so it's a little bit more of an open, wide marketplace for you to be able to sell on versus what Amazon is currently doing on their marketplace, because they've gotten so big and they have to deal with some of the problems that have been created over the years by having bad sellers and ultimately growing the infrastructure of their business in a way that requires fees to be higher and restrictions to also be more harsh. The third pro to Walmart is that it's an easier shipping process with Walmart fulfillment services than it currently is with Amazon FBA. Now, there are some intricacies to this, but with Walmart, you can put everything into a box and Walmart fulfillment services will handle that process for you of separating those things out and making sure that they get to the customers. Whereas with Amazon, they are charging inbound placement fees. Typically, if you're trying to utilize the services that they're requiring you to send the products to different locations, that's increasing your fees as well to send them into Amazon. And so there's some extra headaches with Amazon currently to ship products FBA versus doing Amazon FBM, right? And within Amazon FBM, you get money faster. You don't have to worry about all the downtime, and you don't have to deal with some of the processes that really should be reworked on the Amazon side. Walmart, the way they've set up their fulfillment services currently, as of the time of this recording, is actually a little bit of an easier process for sellers, and people are really enjoying what that process looks like. It's going to come down to your personal preferences, but with Walmart, it's a new platform. It is growing rapidly. So Walmart is a great opportunity. But let's talk about Amazon and why it may be the best place for you to start and continue to grow and scale your business versus Walmart at this time, depending on where you're at in your business. Now, the first pro with Amazon is the customer base. There are so many people that have adopted Amazon in their day-to-day routines, and it's because of the success of their Amazon Prime program. Now, the customer base you may or may not care about, but ultimately this lends to the fact that you're going to be able to get higher sales if you're selling the right products, because there are more customers buying those products from third-party sellers on Amazon. And it's just the way that they structured their business, but it allows us as sellers, especially resellers, to take advantage of the traffic that's already happening on Amazon, where people are used to buying their products on Amazon. They trust Amazon and the Prime program, the customer service aspect of it all. And this allows us to grow our sales much more quickly. The customer base on Amazon is something that's going to be very difficult for Walmart to overcome. And they are making some progress, that's for sure. But Amazon continues to have a greater customer base than Walmart, and their business valuation is about 10 times that of Walmart as of the time of this recording for all the different businesses that they have, because of the market adoption from customers for Amazon Prime and their Amazon.com services and their Amazon AWS streaming services and other things that they have as well. Now, this brings us to the second advantage, which is, in my opinion, called the Prime advantage. And the reason is because Amazon Prime is just almost a necessary expense for a lot of people in today's world. They utilize Prime to get products same day, next day, or within 2 days a lot of times. And Amazon's fulfillment network allows customers to get these products quickly. And so that's just going to continue to grow and grow as their fulfillment network grows and grows, and they get more products into their fulfillment centers. This is something that continues to snowball and get better over time as logistics get better, as automation and drone delivery gets better, and all of these other things that they're currently doing to speed up the delivery services of getting products to customers on a quick basis. And then lastly, another advantage with Amazon is the software tools that you have available to you. These tools are going to allow you to see products that are selling well. You can see the competition. You can see all of the past pricing history. There's tools that help you find products quickly. There's tools for the shipping. There's tools for repricing. And currently, Walmart's software tools are very limited. Now, there's kind of an arms race happening, so to speak, with Walmart's software. And that's because there's just going to be a huge opportunity over the next 5 to 10 years for software in the Walmart seller space. But right now, Amazon has the majority of tools, and we can use those tools to our advantage, such as Keepa or having a Repricer. And these tools allow us to make the best buying decisions. For Walmart, there are some tools, and they do help, but they're not going to be as good and solid as the Amazon tools that currently exist. And so from an ease of getting started on the platform, Amazon is and will continue to be for the foreseeable future the place that's easiest to get started, because we have software tools at our disposal. They have the most amount of customers, and products can get to customers very quickly. Whereas with Walmart, you're kind of utilizing the platform so that you can have fewer fees, fewer restrictions. For those of you looking to add in Walmart to your business, I do recommend a course actually that I don't do, but I do help kind of facilitate at AskJimmySmith.com/Walmart. You can check out that course and community so you can start and grow your Walmart business within the context of that training. But if you're someone doing over $5,000 per month in sales on Amazon, and you're looking to grow and scale your business on Amazon, on Walmart, on eBay, other platforms, and with multiple streams of income, you can head over to apply for my Business Building Legends community at AskJimmySmith.com/legends. Now, if you have any questions on the differences between Walmart and Amazon, post them down below. I'll be sure to answer as many as I possibly can. I hope this video helped you and blessed you, and you have a great rest of your day and a blessed rest of your week.